Hey everybody, welcome to the Parker and the Man page at yournews.com. Mark Wilson with your webcam for the September 10th. Hope you survived 999-9909. And when it was 909 at 999, did you celebrate? We used to have the Bernie Smilovitz time check on the old Parker and the Man program. Wasn't it 909? Quack, quack, quack. Should have called Bernie, Channel 4. He's probably eating dinner though. Anyhow, it's welcome to opening night in the National Football League for 2009. The Tennessee Titans at the Pittsburgh Steelers gets things kicked off for the 09 campaign. That means Jim Schwartz will be watching his former team, the Titans, with that great defense. We'll see if Chuck Cecil, now who takes over there, can keep up the Schwartz tradition for Jeff Fisher. Schwartz was the defensive coordinator for 8 years for Fisher at Tennessee. And, of course, Pittsburgh won the Super Bowl. Defending Super Bowl champion, Pittsburgh Steelers. Only 3 players gone from last year in the starting unit. One of those is Larry Foote of the Detroit Lions. So the column today on the Parker and the Man page at yournews.com has to do with how the Lions are on the outside again looking in. They're just not anywhere near the caliber of the Titans or Steelers, two teams that will certainly be in the hunt all the way through, you would think. A chance to go to Miami in February of 2010 for Super Bowl 44. So it's pretty much got a little Lions to hint to it, what's going to happen with the Lions on Sunday against the Saints. So it's a little Lions preview with the usual history stuff and something about the Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, I know it's out of focus, but so's the Lions, and have been for a long time, 51, 2 years, whatever to be exact. So that's all there for you. That's the headline story. Also, this got by me. Maybe it got by you too. The Lingerie Football League has begun, the LFL. And let me just say personally that I want to make it my duty all season long in the Lingerie Football League to keep you up to date, to keep you abreast of the situation about what's going on with the Lingerie Football League. If you didn't hear, there's 10 teams. They're very creatively named, and they got a great website. I checked it out. I'm trying to do the research for you. I'm trying to make this thing happen for you. In and out. There you go with the focus. But the Lingerie Football League, read about it. Okay? I wrote about it, read about it. I'm not going to tell you any more right here on the webcam. The Tigers' losses in Kansas City, the first 2 games against the Royals. Phew, terrible. Last night especially, the 5-1 loss. Justin Verlander was okay. But they just didn't have any life. I don't know what's going on. 2 days in Kansas City against one of the worst teams in the league. You'd think you'd go and get them. You'd think you'd play at a high level. In fact, and I wrote this, that the top 4 guys in the lineup yesterday, 1 for 14. That ain't going to fly. And Miggy Cabrera, you got to drive in those runs again. He's starting to fall back a little bit from where he was with that huge slump in mid-year. So the Tigers' losses, they got 1 more game in Kansas City, and then they come home to play the Blue Jays and the Royals at Comerica Park. Okay, and I know. Once again, yes, here we go. Woo! So read about that. Derek Jeter from Kalamazoo Central High School ties the great Lou Gehrig for most hits in a Yankee uniform. So you got that to look forward to. Read about as well. The next hit Derek Jeter gets will be 2722, and that will be the all-time record for the New York Yankees. Gehrig had it for 70 years, and now Derek Jeter tied the record last night in another win for New York. There are 41 games, over 500, just smoking and rolling towards what looks to be a World Series year unless they screwed up in the postseason. Allen Iverson, as we told you right here, going to Memphis. He actually did the thing. He did the tweeting, the twittering, to let everybody know that he was a Memphis Grizzly, to the tune of about $3.5 million, which ain't $20 million. So Iverson is taking about a 2 billion % pay cut, or whatever that works out to. So read about Allen Iverson. And American Idol hiring Ellen DeGeneres to replace Paula Abdul. 25, 30 million people watch Idol on a regular basis. I admit, I'm one of those. I like to watch the early ones because I like to see them screwed up. But I watch the end, too, to see the good performances and see who's winning the thing. But Ellen DeGeneres is going to be on that set now with Simon Cowell and that Kara person. DeGeneres? Ellen? Really? Why? Maybe someone can help me out. If you want, you can post. You can email me at tvboy@yournewsdetroit.com or email Parker, Rob Parker at yournewsdetroit.com. We're going to open up that Parker and the Man e-bag soon, too. So we'll read some of your emails. We'll do that in the next coming week or so. All right? So there you go. Read all about the Lions, the season opener in New Orleans, the season opener for the NFL tonight in Pittsburgh, the Lingerie Football League. I'm just keeping a tab for you. I just want to keep it real, man. I'm just making sure I do my due. All right? That's all I'm saying. Do my due diligence. Tigers losses in Kansas City. Derek Jeter, Titus Gehrig, Allen Iverson of the Grizzlies, and Ellen DeGeneres, a bigger eye roll, to American Idol. That's all there at the Parker on Demand page, yournews.com. As always, log on early, log off often.